Hello! We're playing Megaman 2. Now, Megaman 2 was not a game that I found in my childhood, but rather a game that I found recently, last year, while I was searching for fun internet games to play. Now, this game was originally for the NES, but since it's, so popular and old, that you can actually play it within your browser on the internet. So there is a backstory to this. Dr. Willy creates evil robots to take over the world, and dr.light creates Megaman again to fight back the evil. So there are two difficulties. There's the normal difficulty and the difficult difficulty. In Japan, however, there is only the difficult difficulty and no normal difficulty. And that's not the only difference. In Japan, Megaman is actually called Rockman, and here's the promotional poster. And here's the promotional poster for the European version. Note the state-of-the-art high-resolution graphics it advertises. And last but not least, we have the American version. And so, for my sanity's sake, we choose normal. Now, there is a password system that I'll talk about later. And here's the selection screen. You must complete all 8 of the stages here in order to progress onto the final Dr. Willy stage. And here we have Airman, the boss that is the inspiration for the Japanese music video I Can't Beat Airman. Yeah, and so we are choosing Airman. And this is for the NES, so you have your standard NES controls: up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select. And the controls are basically your standard jump and shoot platformers control. You jump, and you shoot. And you jump, and then you jump. And then you shoot. And the Airman stage is one of the more difficult stages because of how it gives you these small platforms to jump on and these flying enemies that have no boundaries. Like, they can just fly through a wall and hit you. They also have this knockback effect, so if you're standing on a small platform and they hit you and you fall off, you lose a whole life instead of losing a part of your life like you usually do. The game does have a lot of variety in enemies to shoot at. Here we have the bird enemy, and we have the worm thing shooting enemy. Basically, each stage that you choose gives you a different set of enemies to fight. Okay, now we are nearing the boss with its airlock thingamajig that leads up to every boss fight. Now, the Airman boss himself isn't really that hard as the internet, suggests. It's actually pretty easy. Just watch me beat him right now. Yay! We beat Airman. Okay, so at the end of every boss fight, you actually get a special weapon. In Airman's case, you get the Airman special weapon, which shoots out tornadoes. Item 2 completed. Get your weapons ready. It's my favorite part, really. Get equipped with item 2. Okay, so this is the password saving system. It exists because the NES doesn't save your games. So if you restart your game or turn your console off, you have to re-input this grid thingamajig back into the game so it knows which bosses you have completed and your power-ups. Okay, we are moving on to Metal Man, which has a slightly more interactive stage, as you'll see later. And Metal Man has the most overpowered weapon in the Mega Man 2 world. So if you want to play this game, be sure to stop by Metal Man first, so that you get the overpowered weapon. It makes life a lot easier. A lot easier. As you can see over there, there is the 1-up head that gives me 1 more life, and I can't get it because I don't have this floating platform thing that you can shoot. You get it through beating a boss. So I didn't explain what the E-Tank is, which I am passing over right now. The E-Tank is like a full health potion in more RPG terms. Basically it fills your health, and you have to use it from your inventory before you die. The E-Tank I just passed is actually a trap. To get it, you actually have to get one of those floating platform things that I mentioned. Okay, so this is the inventory. P is the default weapon, the other thing is the weapon we just got from Airman, and at the bottom we have the E-Tank, and you can have a maximum of 4. And I'm epically failing because I shouldn't be using the air shooter right now. Yay! Epic button mashing win! We're now going to see Woodman as another example. As you can see, different backdrops, different enemies. What I like about it is that it's not like Mario where you have like a small set of obstacles and a small set of enemies to deal with. It gives you different enemies and different backdrops, which forces you to adapt to the situation with different strategies. And the fun thing about it is that because you only get weapons after you defeat like a boss, you can have different sets of weapons for different situations, which provides the game, like a freshness to it. So now I'm going to show you Dr. Willy's stage. Now if I actually beat all 8 bosses, that would have taken quite a while, so what I actually did was that I went online and found a code generator that generates the code for beating all the bosses and having all the E-Tanks and all the weapons and all the good stuffs. Cutscene time! Okay, so I actually have to beat 5 more levels before I can actually get to Dr. Willy and vanquish his evils. Pink Megaman for the win. On a more serious note, we are now going to choose the floating platform that I mentioned before. Aw yeah, floating platform. Although I haven't covered everything, this is the gist of Mega Man, and so if you want to go check the game out, it's really easy, just go online and search for Mega Man 2. The online game should be amongst the first results, and so I hope you guys will have as much fun as I did playing this game. This has been Silent Boom talking about Mega Man 2, signing out.